Anthony Hartwig back with you, and we're back in Jefferson talking to that softball program. We have a senior, Allie Hill. Allie, thanks so much for coming on talking to us today.
Thank you for having me.
Senior year can bring a lot of emotions. We know that it's the last time you'll do a lot of the things that you do as a Jefferson Falcon. Talk about navigating all the emotions that senior year brings and how you've kind of dealt with it.
It's hard, but I just try to think about what I'm leaving behind mostly.
When we talk to seniors, it's one of two things. It's usually they're thinking about it, the fact that it's their senior year the whole season, or it doesn't hit them until the last game. Which side are you? Have you been thinking about like all the time? It's your senior year. You got to approach it like that, or have you been kind of putting off those feelings until the last game comes for you?
I've been trying to use it all year, just help it push me forward to do better for my teammates.
That being said, I'm sure there's a lot that you're treasuring this year. A lot of things that you're saying, "Hey, I got to take this in because it's the last time." What about this program and this sport are you going to treasure the most as you leave it next year?
The girls, we have a very good team this year. Like, not even like skill wise, just like personalities. We're a big family this year.
We talk about the legacy seniors leave and the things they want to teach the people that'll be there after they go. What kind of legacy do you want to leave at Jefferson? What kind of things do you want the people that will be there playing next year to kind of learn from being your teammate?
Just like the positivity. I try to stay positive. Just bring a good atmosphere. That's all you need to have a good game. Like, bring the good atmosphere, and the rest will come with it.
The one thing about this Jefferson softball team, it's got a great atmosphere in that dugout. I've been to a couple of your games this year to broadcast. You guys have fun, you stay loose, but you still know how to dominate. So, how have you kind of balanced that ability to kind of have fun with the game, but still lock in when you need to?
Um, it's just staying focused with the fun. Like, keep the fun focused on the game. Like, use our success to have fun.
When you think about the funnest part of softball, or the most fun parts of softball for you, what are some of the things you love so much about the sport?
Um, I like supporting my teammates a lot. Like, sometimes I feel like I treasure their success more than I treasure mine, but I just like supporting people and like inspiring them to do better and stay positive.
While we're sitting here talking about the last time you're playing for Jefferson, let's also talk about the beginning of the journey. When did you kind of first pick up the sport, and when are some of your first memories with softball?
Um, as soon as I mean, my sister did softball, and so as soon as I could, I did. Like, I just wanted to follow after her.
Was there a moment in your journey that you kind of felt like it went from this something that you love, maybe a hobby, to something that you took seriously and you wanted to work at and become the best softball player you could be?
Um, Before high school, I started travel in like 8th grade, and like playing in that atmosphere where it's like everything's serious and harder, and you actually have to take it serious, and there's a lot of stuff going on with it. That was like, wow, I really like this.
In travel ball, you get exposed to a lot of high caliber talent, and whether you're playing with them or against them, there's almost not a game you can take off when it comes to the talent that you're going to see across the diamond. How much has that helped you prepare for high school season and staying locked in for that?
It helps a lot because, I mean, playing in like bigger areas with like people from all over, you see all different levels. And in high school ball, you see pretty much like the people around you that like it's like pretty much like the same skill set. Like, everybody's pretty good, and you just like, I don't know. Sometimes you just in travel you just deal with a lot more.
In travel, you get to play with a lot of players that maybe you don't get to see as much in high school. Maybe they don't play for your team. So, who are some of those players around the area that you consider really good friends that don't wear the Jefferson uniform?
Kara McColsia, she plays at Madison. That's one of my closest friends. Um, there's Maddie Mino. She goes to Menor. She's a good friend. And then I just have friends from all over. Like, I have a few people that go to Fitch and, Boardman, other schools like that.
How cool is it to have kind of support from a lot of different places? You just named off a lot of different schools, some of them further away from you, some of them really close. What's it like to know that you have support not just from Jefferson, but softball communities around the area?
Um, it's nice. I know I always have people rooting for me, and I'll always be rooting for them. So I know we have each other's backs.
Unless you play each other, right? Then it's all bets are off. What are some things that you like a lot when you do get to play your travel teammates? Are there a lot of bragging rights on the line when that happens?
It's more for fun. Like, it's just nice to be able to see them and then like see their successes in the game. Like, whenever like they do something good, I want to cheer for them, but at the same time, I'm like, no way, you just did that to me.
I love it. Want to cheer for him, but can't. Not this time. Let's talk about graduating from Jefferson, and when you get that diploma, you get to reflect on all the things that you've been able to do in your high school career, whether it be on the field, in the classroom, or otherwise. What are some things that you're really proud of yourself for being able to accomplish?
Um, I was able to get my honors diploma, so that'll be nice. And then, just being able to like go to college, play softball, and have all these great achievements. I mean, leaving behind all these girls is sad, but they get to carry it on for me.
All right, for those people that don't know, maybe they've been living under a rock in Jefferson. I don't know. Where are you going to be playing softball the next 4 years after high school?
I'm going to be playing at Rio Grande. It's very southern in Ohio, but it's still in Ohio.
We know the recruitment process is different for everyone. What was it like for you, and what made Rio Grande kind of the university that felt like home to you and the place that you wanted to be playing softball?
I like their coach. He reminds me a lot of Coach Price in a lot of ways. But when I go down there, it's kind of like this area. There's not a lot of city, and it just feels homey. And I like all the girls.
I'm sure playing college softball was probably a dream for you for a while. So when you finally got that commitment and you kind of knew that you were going to have that be a reality, what was that like for you?
It was like a pressure lifted off of me. I was working towards it so long, and then finally I did it. So it was nice to know that I actually could do something like that, and it was all worth something.
You're going to be playing softball there. What are you going to be majoring in? What are some of the career goals that you have after softball?
I'm gonna be majoring in business and accounting, and I just want to like take it as far as I can and be able to like do something good with it.
With that major in business, I mean, do you see yourself as a possible business owner one day? And is that something you want to do, like grow a business, or is it more of you want to be in a business as an accountant?
Um, well, my dad is thinking about starting his own business, so then I could therefore like work for him and help him. That was the idea, really.
Awesome. So if he does, you have to tell him he's got a sponsor with YSN. That's the deal. You got to get on the YSN and have him be one of our sponsors. We'd love to have him. All joking aside, though, let's talk about that family and the support that you have, from your dad and everyone else. What's it been like to have them along this journey and to kind of let them support you throughout your high school career?
I mean, it's amazing. Both of my parents, they take me as far as they can to try to get me the best opportunities they can. So it's nice having their support, and they're always at every game, making sure they know that, well, I know that they have my back. And then all of my family, they show up whenever they can. And then, I've made a lot of friends that are like family through softball that show up for me all the time.
You brought up how much the your parents do just to get you the opportunities you got to go play college softball. People don't talk too much about how much parents sacrifice when they're going through a recruitment process. What was their reaction when you made the commitment and you knew that you were going to play a college softball at the next level?
They were happy for me. They just wanted to see me achieve what I wanted. And once that finally happened, I feel like they felt the pressure lift off of them too, because they've been like behind me through this all the ups and downs, all the emotions. Like, they felt them in a way.
Outside of your parents, who was the first person you had to tell when you made the commitment, when you made that decision?
Uh, Coach Price. He was like the first person I called.
Let's talk about Coach Price because he is a gem, and we've had him on YSN this year, and he's the one that kind of said, "Hey, you got to get these players interviewed." What's so special about him, and what does he bring to this program?
He brings a lot. He's very committed. I've played for him for longer than just playing for him in high school ball. I've played for him through travel, but he's very committed. He wants to see us do our best. He's always there to make sure we have everything we need to do our best, even like if we don't think we can do it, he knows we can.
Not a lot of high school players get the opportunity to play for a coach that they already know so well and they have that bond with through travel. What was that like for you to be able to say, hey, you know what? I know exactly what this coach is about, and I don't have to worry about, you know, tiptoeing around relationships or anything like that. I know what this coach is, and I trust him. What was that like for you?
I mean, it was nice. It was really nice because it's like I already know the way he operates. So like I already knew what to expect coming into it, and I knew like the other girls I could help prepare them for it and like help them know what to expect too.
All right, my last question for you: since you've gone through almost a whole high school career, you still got the postseason left. Now that if someone's starting their high school career next year, what kind of advice do you give them about navigating 4 years of high school softball and all the hoopla that comes with it?
Just try your best to have fun. Having fun is the most important thing, and supporting your teammates, having each other's backs, being a family. I mean, other than that, the rest will come with it, but as long as you try hard and have fun, everything will come to you in perfect timing.
Ali, we end these interviews the same way every time. We want to give you the chance to take the limelight off yourself for a little bit and shine on the people in your life that you think really have meant a lot to you, have really supported you. I know we've already talked about a couple of them, but if you want to take the time to give out thank yous and shout outs to the people in your life that you think really deserve it, I want to give you as much time as you want to do that.
Um, just all the girls on my team, all the people I've played with, my parents, and Coach Price. I mean, they all mean a lot to me, and they all have helped me through this journey so much. Help me feel supported.
All right, Ali, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. We appreciate it. We want to wish you the best of luck the rest of the way. We hope the senior season ends the way you want it to, and definitely your future endeavors in college. We wish you the best of luck then, too. We will keep an eye on you, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Okay, thank you.